Samir Patel and I are here today. Samir is my new founding partner with the Sovos group, which we're rolling out a new corporation which is all about enterprise collaboration consulting, strategic consulting. And we're doing the virtual event at the Enterprise 2 conference on February the 2nd. We're just going to talk a little bit about business acceleration and that session. Samir, why don't you pick up on that?
So a lot of enterprises, a lot of organizations today they're struggling with trying to understand the business value of Enterprise 2.0. They've all been arguably collaborating for decades, and they're trying to understand why this is different and how this can actually move the needle forward on specific performance objectives that managers and executives at enterprises are goaled against. And they're all sitting on incumbent investments, and they're trying to understand where this fits in. How does unstructured meet structured, and what's the end state of the enterprise when you start to adopt these things, and how has your business really changed? And I think we're going to try and cover a lot of that at the virtual conference, so people can start to get an appreciation for how to actually extract business value from these technologies.
Yeah, and we've had separately with customers and actually with the conference organisers as well. A lot of conversations recently about the gap, the strategy gap. I mean, installing software is not trivial, but it's not horrendously difficult. Right. What you actually do with it is kind of the real challenge, and that's obviously what you and I really focus on, the strategic and tactical end of this sort of equation, if you like. We really hope that people attending the virtual conference will get something of value out of what we're going to be saying in our 45-minute session.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's, there are people who are in lines of businesses. So whether you're in sales and marketing, you're on the supply chain side, you're in charge of driving revenue through the channel. They're used to using existing intranets, extranets, ERP systems that they use to make these relationships function well. We need to articulate how the strategic use of these technologies can actually exponentially improve those relationships that they have, and bring it back to some tangible ROI or return. And I think that's another sort of a topic that's not talked a lot about in the context of Enterprise 2.0.
It's a really great point. I mean, I think one size definitely doesn't fit all with any sort of collaboration. And if you're in research and development, your needs are fundamentally different to if you're in supply chain.
Without a doubt.
And so often people get one-size-fits-all solutions imposed on them that don't really work very well for anybody. We're actually going to be doing this 45-minute session live, and when one of us isn't speaking, we will be keeping an eye on Twitter and any sort of emails and things you send. So please do feel free to send us questions or tweet in real time about whether we're making any kind of sense or not, or if you want to sort of steer the conversation a little bit. That would be really valuable, make it as collaborative as possible.
And there'll be a live chat session with the virtual conference as well, so you're welcome to use that if you're registered and signed in.
Yeah, that would be great. And then separately, I have no idea what this is going to be like, but Samir and I will be manning a virtual booth for Sovos Group, along with a couple of other of our colleagues. So we'll be interested to see if that gets much traction, and feel free to show up there and get links to our website and so on and so forth.
Yeah, that's it. We're excited, so we'll look forward to seeing you there.